Hello and welcome. This is one of 5 videos in a series for families welcoming a baby. The videos will help us think and talk about some of the changes that having a baby will bring to our relationships with our partners and extended family.
We respectfully acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we live and work and acknowledge their connections to the land, waterways, and the community. We pay our respect to their ancestors and elders, past, present, and emerging.
We acknowledge the diversity of families. We respect your unique experiences of family and what family means to you.
This video focuses on the extra responsibilities and tasks that comes after a baby arrives and how families share the load of who does what.
Australian studies show that on weekdays, during the 9 hours when the baby's awake, mums spend about 6 hours alone with their baby. Dads, on the other hand, spend about 30 minutes alone with their baby, and the family spends about 3 hours a day altogether. On the weekends, the family spends an extra 2 hours altogether, and dads spend an extra 12 minutes alone with their baby, compared with a weekday. This pattern continues as the baby grows in the years that follow. Now is the time to think about your own family and what you want the pattern to be.
Some of the reasons why dads spend less time alone with their babies are work demands, beliefs about what men and women can and cannot do, feeling that they are being supervised by their partner or family, lack of opportunity to develop skills in caring for and settling their baby, and a lack of confidence in caring for their baby.
Sometimes the parents staying at home spending most of the time with the baby wants to tell their partner how to feed, settle, bathe, and dress the baby. They might think they're helping. However, this could affect the partner's confidence in finding their own way to care for the baby.
The parents staying at home can often feel the weight of responsibility. It can be important for them to spend time away from their caring responsibilities. This could mean time alone or with family and friends.
When it comes to tasks around the home, studies show that before children, men spend about 8 hours a week doing housework. This doesn't change when children come. For women, they spend about 14 hours a week doing housework while still in the workforce. By the time they have had their second child, this increases to about 26 hours a week. There are a number of reasons for these unequal changes.
Some of it can be explained by outdated gender-based expectations of who does what. Our community often expects women to be responsible for keeping a clean and tidy home. Not only does the amount of housework increase, but it takes longer to do because it's usually combined with childcare. This is not how it is in all families, but this data is a good starting point for talking about how you want to share tasks in your family. There is a difference between doing a task and being responsible for it. For example, when bathing the baby, one person might run the bath to the right temperature, lay out the towels and the clothes, undress the baby, put the dirty clothes in the laundry, and pass the baby to the partner who then washes the baby and passes the baby back to be dried and dressed. The person washing the baby is completing the smallest part of the whole task and often receives a recognition for bathing the baby.
Being responsible for tasks requires a greater mental load, and this can often go unrecognised. You need to think about what has to be done, when and how. Lots of thought and planning is required. The responsibility for household tasks and caring for the baby falling on one parent can create an imbalance in relationships.
Now is the time to think and talk about how you share the load of both tasks and responsibilities in your household. Who will be responsible for what?
Having these conversations will help maintain and strengthen your relationships. Remember, the best thing you can give your baby is a healthy relationship.